y'all, it's Betsy, and today we have a fun video. We're gonna do my 2020 highlighter collection. Because I just got in my last one today and I don't plan on purchasing any more highlighters for the rest of the year. We'll see how that goes, because as you can tell, I have a little bit of a problem with highlighter. And I do plan on doing this with the rest of my collection, but I figured we'd start with highlighter. It's one of my favorite things, and I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to break down and do eyeshadow palettes, because I'm scared it's gonna take 20,000 hours, just so you know. Okie dokie. So this is a lot of highlighters. Some I've had for a while, some are new. So I'm gonna swatch some of them. I may not swatch all of them because I don't want the video to be too long. So first up is the Transcend Liquid Highlighter by Rare Beauty. Now, I do want to purchase some more of these because the Rare Beauty highlighter formula is stunning. Absolutely stunning. I've got swatches everywhere. So I really like this formula. So that one's staying. I'm gonna kind of do a little mini declutter as well, because I do need to figure out what needs to stay and what needs to go. This is the Fenty Matchstick in Trippin'. So I bought a set of 3 of these. This was the highlighter I got, and it's like a beautiful orange shade. So again, that is staying. I want to do all my creams first. I don't have very many creams. Then I have the ColourPop sticks, light sticks, and this is in Bullseye, which looks like that. So pretty. And then last but not least is my newest liquid one, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand, and this is in medium 2. Which looks like that, which would also make a beautiful blush. Now I do make sure to stand this one up because I have been told that it will leak if you don't. And I have turned it off as well, because there is a little way like where you can twist it on and off, just in case anybody's wondering. Okie dokie. Now let's jump into the highlighter collection. Now the first one up is a palette. This is the Kat Von D, this was back when it was Kat Von D, or the KVD Vegan Beauty Alchemist Holographic Palette. Now I purchased this when it came out, which I think was like 2016. So pretty. And I love the funky color highlighters in here, because they were some of the first, at least in my collection, of its kind. And these are great when you're doing monochromatic looks or you're wanting something truly special. They are so good. And I think they still make this. I could be wrong. We're gonna continue with palettes first because that'll help. And these are only highlighter palettes, and I do have palettes that have highlighters in them. This is the Smoky Glow in Midas Cosmetics, which looks like this. So pretty. Next up is one I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get rid of. This is, I don't even know the name of this palette. This was part of the Pirates of the Caribbean collection with Lorac. And the highlighters are gorgeous. It's probably the best part of the collection, of the whole collection. But I have highlights that are prettier. So that one I can definitely get rid of. And I tend to reach for single highlighters more often than palettes. Next up is the Anastasia Glow Kit, the Sugar Glow Kit, which looks like this. So that's butterscotch. This is really pretty as well. But I have these colors in a lot of singles, and this formula, I mean, it's pretty, but it is a little bit rougher than some of my others, so I think I'm gonna get rid of that as well. Hey, so far, not so bad, 2 down. Next up, this is the Pat McGrath Sublime Skin Fetish Highlighter Trio. And this is staying because these are my babies. These two colors especially are so good. Look at that blind. And they're so soft. They're, I mean, just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. So that is staying. For the most part, Pat McGrath makes excellent products. Next up is the Shared Planet highlighter palette. Now I purchased the 2 eyeshadow palettes, all of their lippies. Siri's trying to talk. But anyways, I purchased their whole collection for like 80 bucks. They had like something over the summer. And I think I am gonna hold on to this palette even though, I mean, the highlighters are beautiful. They're soft, but some of the colors I won't ever wear as a highlight, like the mint and the blue. All the other colors work, but in case the brand releases anything else, I do like to have things for reference. So I will hold on to that palette, at least that one. Now we're getting into some of the singles. This is the Ofra Rodeo Drive highlight. Ofra makes beautiful blinding highlights, and that is a good gold highlight. So that is definitely a keeper. One that I think I'm going to get rid of, this is the Smashbox and Vlada palette or highlighter. You can see this is the Petal Metal highlighter in Gilded Rose. You can see I've used it quite a bit because the rose imprint is kind of gone, but I don't know. It's just not one I ever feel myself reaching for because I feel like I have formulas that are better than that. Smashbox really hasn't had a whole lot that interests me lately, or really anymore, but I still have it. Next up, this is one of the newer ones to my collection. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Superstar Glow Highlighter. This is a big mamma jamma. And it is beautiful. So, so pretty. So that's definitely staying. Next up is the Pat McGrath Champagne Gold Highlighter, which looks like this. And this packaging is so bougie. It's a gorgeous highlighter. So heavy. This is the heaviest highlighter I have in my collection by far, but it is stunning. Stunning. I really like it. Okay, next up, Kylie Cosmetics. This is the Hear Me Roar. So this one's a little light for my skin, but Nadia likes to use it, so I'll hold on to it. So that's part of it, is Nadia uses my collection as well, other than like face stuff, like foundation and stuff. So I like to hold on to stuff for her. Oh, I forgot a cream one. This is the KKW Medium Highlighter. That's the concealer side. Nadia loves hers and talked me into getting it. It's nice, it's tiny. Hold on. Might help if I'm put it on a dry spot on my hand, because you really can't see. It's a beautiful color. So I will hold on to that because that puppy was expensive for what you get. Next up is the Makeup Revolution Moonlight Mischief and Madness. This is the collection that they did times Nightmare Before Christmas, which I am a big Disney fan and Tim Burton fan. That's what it looks like. It's pretty. It's probably one of the better products by Makeup Revolution. I hold on to it because it's Disney. The next one is the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Glow highlighter. It is a beautiful, beautiful highlight. It is stunning. So pretty. Next up is, I got this on super sale. This is the KVD Vegan Beauty. This is the Mini Alchemist palette in Aquamarine. This one's definitely glitterier, how do you say that? Glitterier than the others. But as you can see, it is so pretty. And again, I like to have it for inner corner or to do like a full-on monochromatic look because I love playing with makeup. Next up is the Hourglass Euphoric Strobe Light. Now I purchased this, and I think it's a little light, but I think it works better whenever I will be paler this winter. That's what it looks like. So as you can see, it has like this is more of like a really natural looking glow. I mean, this is not blinding by any means. So take it with you will. Next up, I have two by the Makeup by Mario. I have Bronze Light. If you haven't noticed, I don't pull any of the sticker thingies off. The only time they leave is when Cameron does it. So that's Bronzite. And again, that's a really glittery, I mean, that's a glittery formula, but it is pretty. I like this one. Now, the next one is not my favorite. This is the Secret Glow, and this feels like petroleum jelly. Like, that's all it feels like. It's kind of tacky. So you can see it's just kind of a clear gloss, and it's called Expensive, and it was expensive and I was dumb to buy it, but I got suckered in by the marketing, and I will hold on to it because I'm sure there's something I can use it for, because I don't want to get rid of it because I paid too much money. Next, we're getting into my Fenty regular highlighters. So first up, we have Ginger Bay and Moscow Mule, which they look like this. Fenty makes some beautiful highlighters. I don't have any of like the Diamond Balm, but I have 3 of these duos. So the next one is Fire Crystal and Lightning Dust. So pretty. And then last but not least, we have Mo Honey and Afternoon Snack, which is probably the most flattering on my skin tone. But I'm still keeping all of them. And I didn't figure this would be a hardcore declutter because highlighters are something that I do love to keep. Next up is the Stila Heaven's Hue pressed highlighter in the shade Bronze. This is old, but it's still, these are great. I don't know if they even still make these, but if they do, I own 2 of them and I love both. This is the shade Kitten. One of the best products at Stila, other than the glitter and glows, that I actually love from Stila, and they're liquid lipsticks. So I have both of those. They're gorgeous. So that would definitely be something that I would recommend from Stila. Next up is the Clarity Cosmetics, the Twisted Unicorn. Now, whenever I got this, it came broken. Our postal carrier is terrible on stuff. So that's what it looks like. Which it's a beautiful pearly white. You know, because how that looks, I'm gonna give that away. Either give it to Nadia or trash it, because I have the color multiple times over in other palettes, or in other, yeah, probably in a palette. So I'm gonna declutter that one. Next up is the Aladdin and Mac collaboration, and I will definitely say I hold on to this one. It's pretty because it's Aladdin, and you're gonna see a lot of highlighters like that. Next up are my Beccas. So I have the Becca Prosecco Pop, which I've had in my collection forever. That is almost the same shade. I really don't need both. Okay, we're gonna declutter the, no, I'm gonna keep it. And then this is actually one of my favorites. This is from Becca, and I don't use it all that often. It was a limited edition for summer. Looks like this, and it's called Dreamsicle. It's like a beautiful orange highlight. See? And when I first got it, I was like, I don't think I'll like an orange highlighter. Well, guess what? I love an orange highlighter. You know, it works on my skin. This is probably one of the oldest highlighters in my collection. This is the Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer in 001. And I have hit pan on it. And see how pretty that is? So pretty. And I literally have spent so much time, that's why it has like the hole in the center. Like, when I'm looking for looks, I will swatch stuff. And again, that is still one of my favorites. I have 3 by Melt, which the first one is from the collection last year, the Muerte and Vida. This is in Illuminacion. I love, look at that. I love Melt's highlighter formula. Their digital dust highlighter formula. So that is Illuminacion. Try not to drop all the highlighters. Then we have Gold Ore, which is, I'm starting to get rid of the imprint on there. And the imprint is beautiful. Right there on the bottom. I mean, you can kind of see champagne gold highlights are like my thing. And then we have Morning Star. And Genesis I own, but I use that as a blush. There we go. So pretty. Love all those colors. Next up is my Anastasia and Amorisi highlighter. I mean, this is the quintessential. I wish that the highlighters in their palettes were this formula because it is stunning. Now, I'm not going to swatch all of my Disney ColourPop ones. I'll just show you what I have because I have like a bunch because, again, I'm obsessed with Disney, just in case you didn't know. So first off, we have, this is the Coronation one. And the ColourPop formula is not my favorite. But again, I ordered them to hold on to them. Big Tough Girl, which is more like a purpley one. For collector's sake, I guess. Then we have Horse and Carriage. And Andalusia. So, they're all very pretty. I just don't think they definitely don't outperform some of my other highlighters. So, they will stay because I love Disney. And that's it. And then we have from the Villains collection. So there are 6 of these. So we have Ursula. And as you can see, the packaging on this is stunning. That's why I mean, these are gorgeous. The artwork alone. Then we have Maleficent. I mean, but you can see I have worn them. I just have now better formulas that I like more. So I don't get rid of them. Then this is the Evil Queen. Look at that though. Cruella. I love Cruella. Picture on here. There we go. Hades. Isn't that cool? I love this artwork. It reminds me of like a neon sign. And then last but not least is Dr. Facilier. So that's a good one too. Those are ones that some of them I will actually wear, but for the most part, not really. Now we're getting into some of my newer ones that I love. So these are the Kaleidos highlighter. This is the Space Age highlighters. This is Ray Rider, which looks like this. It's that one right there. So pretty. Then we have Moon Crusher, which I'll swatch all these because these are really good. See Moon Crusher? It's like a blue and it has some pink shift to it. So pretty. Then we have Mars Melter. And I think they reformulated this one. I could be wrong. So see Mars Melter right there on top. So, so pretty. Then we've got Diamond Dasher, which looks like this. So pretty. Now, let's wipe my hand off for the piece de resistance. My newest baby that I was super excited for. My husband ordered this for me and it just came in today. That's why I was like, well, we'll start with highlighters because again, this isn't something I plan on getting any more of. This is the Space Age Prophecy. The Prophecy highlighter. Looks like this in the pan. And then when you swatch her, look at that. It is a multi-chrome highlighter that shifts from green to orange to yellow, and it is stunning. So that is my highlighter collection. I did okay. I'm getting rid of 4. So probably could be much better. But you know, I'm happy with my collection, and again, some of these are collectibles. That's what I use them for. And I mean, I love makeup like that. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. We typically post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but we have been having a lot of new releases, so I have been posting more. So it kind of just depends, because the Christmas holiday season is extremely busy at my business, so I will post as often as I can. But I guess that's it, so we'll see y'all later. Bye.